The overall building was definitely a challenge. The building really wasn't touched for many, many years, so there's a lot of neglect, and so we had to really strip it right down to its original structure and its original bones of the building. So a lot of rework had to be done structurally with the roof and the walls, and we did a lot of ice blasting to strip all the layers of paint that were done over the years and try to bring it back to its original state. The bay windows are unique. It was part of the original design by Albert Kahn, and we took a lot of effort and redesign of the windows to try to recreate the original look and feel of those bay windows. It's very much a challenge. A lot of engineering involved. The original windows were deteriorated and water penetration. There was a lot of water penetration through the original windows, so it was a lot of engineering involved to recreate the look of those with using today's technologies and new windows, new flashings, new structural details to make sure they last for the next 100 years.
Well, my name is Stephen White. I'm the Director of Landscape Architecture and Urban Design at Albert Kahn Associates. What's interesting about the connection between Walkerville and Albert Kahn Associates and Albert Kahn himself is that was really one of his first most important pieces when he was still with Mason and Rice, working on this very iconic executive office building for Highland Walkers. He'd just come back from an overseas tour where he had gone on a scholarship and did some wonderful sketching and brought back certainly some creative ideas. And this was really where he made his mark before he launched and started off into his own firm. So while we're not really considered or thought of as a residential architect, there are some wonderful examples here in Walkerville. And we know some individuals that have been lucky enough to live in some of them, and I think they treat them with the same amount of respect that certainly the Rosatis have with this building. For someone who's still part of the Albert Kahn family, it's very exciting and it's wonderful to see. We brought the original drawings to Tony. They've done a wonderful job in maintaining the heritage and the character of the facility, and certainly an appetite to get into something as complicated as retrofitting a building that's literally over 120 years old. Well, when I see this building, I think of an anchor tenant rebirth. Not that Walkerville was struggling with its rebirth, but every time a prominent corner piece building like this brings in wonderful opportunities for restaurants. The Twisted Apron to set up shop in this iconic building that is really becoming the gateway entry into Walkerville, right when you come around the corner from Highland Walkers on Devonshire. I think is a phenomenal facility for anyone to find this and call this their new home.
We're very proud of this building. My brother Nick and I are huge supporters of Windsor and Walkerville. We really feel this is going to be a catalyst for Walkerville and the development around it. So it's something. We call it a labor of love. This building. It wasn't about the dollars and cents, but it was about bringing a building back to its original form and something that'll help this community Walkerville grow.